Good morning, children. How are you? Yes, I'm very fine. I hope you all are enjoying your new class 9. So, from here, the schools are still not open. So, you have to focus more and more on the online classes. Don't try to miss any of the classes of any subject. That's very important. Last year we had faced many problems, but I don't think you all are now habituated. I don't think that this time it will be a problem for you. Everyone is knowing how to come on time, how to ask questions from your teachers. So just keep these things in your mind and wish you very good luck in your new class. So here we are going to start our first chapter, that is called number system of your book. And what is number system? So number is a family of many things. Okay, we'll discuss that also. Here you see, first of all, what is the meaning of number system? So number system is a writing system. See, this is a writing system. It is a mathematical notations means like the symbols there. Okay, I can really, by writing only, I can recognize, okay, this is that type of number, this is that type of number. With a mathematical notation for representing useful set of numbers. Useful set of numbers means it can be a natural number, it can be an integer, whole number, it can be a rational number, it can be irrational, or it can be a decimal number. Clear? So these are the type of numbers. Okay, now what is the family of number? So here is the family of the number. Okay, wait a minute. Now this is the real one, because mainly the family is real number. This is real number. In that real number, it is divided in two parts. Okay, see, one is called irrational, one is called rational number. Okay, in a category of a rational number, we have integer. Integers can be a whole number, it can be a natural number. So what are these whole number, natural number? See this. This is our natural number. Clear? 1, 2, 3. These counting numbers are the natural numbers. Whole numbers, natural numbers plus 0 is called whole number. Correct? Very good. Then what is integers? So integers are negative and positive, both numbers. Okay, it can be -4 also, it can be +4 also. So it is that the whole numbers represented in positive and negative way. It can be -22 also, it can be +200 also. So that's why this is called integers. Clear? Now rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? So rational numbers are very important terms that we have to, rational and irrational, these are the main two numbers that we have to discuss in detail. Okay, so rational numbers are such numbers which are in the form of P by Q, and Q should not be equal to 0. Now why Q should not be equal to 0? If we put Q is equal to 0, that means if we put 1 by 0, it is not defined. We cannot define this. Okay, it is not defined. That is why we don't do this. We don't put 1 is equal to 0. So except 0, whatever is in downside in the denominator part, it becomes rational number. Very good. I know you all are knowing this. Okay, but for practice we have to read all this. Okay, now we have to discuss the simplest form of the rational number. Here we have to discuss the simplest form of the rational number. What is that? So rational numbers are said to be in the lowest form. Lowest form in simplest form. Clear? If both the numerator and denominator have no other common factor other than 1, means that if I am writing 2 by 4, yes, this is a rational number, but not in the simplest form. This is not in the simplest form. Then what is simplest form? Simplest form is 1 by 2. Now see, this is also a rational number and this one is also a rational number. Okay, but 1 by 2 is in the simplest form. Why? Because the SCF of 1 is 1, SCF of 2 is 1. So they have only one common factor, that is 1. So they are in the simplest form. Clear? So this is how we have to find. Okay, what is the method? So just for that I have taken one example here. 1, 2, 4 examples are there. You can see this, how it has done. So suppose I take minus 8 by 6. I have to find the simplest form of this number. So what I will do, here is the process. I will find the SCF of 8 and 6. And what is the SCF? 2. SCF is 2. So here is that example. Okay, so SCF is 2 only. So what I will do with that, I will divide minus 8 and 6 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 2, and whatever the result comes, that is my answer only. So it is equal to minus 4 by 3. Clear? So this is how we see in this all example. That is the only process we have followed. We have found the SCF, and from that SCF we have divided the numerator and the denominator. Whatever the result is coming, that only is our see. In all examples we have done the same thing. We have found the SCF of numerator and denominator, and from that SCF we have divided them, and whatever the result is coming is only the simplest form. Very good. Now you are knowing this all. Excellent. Now we have to find the equivalent numbers. Equivalent means what? Means same to same, but in different form. That are called equivalent numbers. Okay, means value, the simplest form value will remain the same. Suppose if I take, wait a minute. Okay, see here, you understand this. If a by b is a rational number and m is a non-zero integer, okay, m is what? M is a non-zero integer, then a into m and b into m is a rational number equivalent to a by b only. Okay, equivalent to a by b. See, so what we did, we multiplied with the same number the numerator and the denominator both, and that result is equivalent to a by b. Here is the example of such questions there. You may see this. Suppose we have a rational number 4 by 5 and we have to find equivalent of this. So I will take this first example, 12 by 15. 4 by 5 is given. So in that I multiply this with 3. See, I have multiplied this 3 up. One thing you have to keep in mind, that if I multiply with same number, I will multiply both the numerator and the denominator both. Otherwise my result will be totally different and it will become wrong also. So 3 and 3 will be also cancelled. Okay, it is 4 by 5 only, but we have to find the equivalent number. So we have multiplied this. So 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15. So 12 by 15, see here, 12 by 15 is the first. Now I will take this second. 28 and third one 28 and 35. So 4 by 5 is given. Okay, then 4 7 ja 28 but minus, so minus 7. Obviously then downside also I'll multiply with minus 7. So what is the result? Result is the same, no? Minus 28 by 35. So this is how we find the equivalent rational numbers, by multiplying. Okay, then by division also we can find this. Okay, how we can find by division? With the same process we have to follow. We'll divide with the same non-zero number, that is m, and whatever the result is coming is our answer. Suppose minus 48 by minus 60 we have taken, minus 48 by minus 60. Okay, we'll find the simplest form. For finding simplest form we need the SCF. So SCF of 48 and 60 is 12. So it is going to be divided with 12 here. Okay, not SCF is not 12, but we'll divide with the same number. So 12 4 ja 48, 12 5 ja 60. Rational number is 4 by 5. See, came now. Same thing, same result. So that is what I was trying to say. So I hope in today's class, in this video, you have learned about rational numbers, their equivalents. Okay, so these all things will be useful when your teacher will be not present in your face to face. That time you can take help of these videos. It will be really useful of all the subjects. Okay, next class we'll learn something new. Till then, all of you take care. Thank you class. Thank you very much.